Haeundae Bluline Park is one of Busan's most famous coastal attractions. Built from the abandoned tracks of the old Dongnam-Nambu railway line, the original railway dates back to 1930s during the Japanese colonial era and connected Busan with cities along the Korea's east coast. When a newer double-track railway replaced the old seaside route in 2013, this scenic coastal section was closed. Rather than demolishing the railway, Busan redeveloped the 4.8-kilometer coastal stretch into an eco-friendly tourism project focused on preserving the ocean scenery. The park officially opened in October 2020 and introduced this famous beach train, followed by then the Sky Capsule in 2021. Today, the park runs from Mipo to other cities, which combines transportation, sightseeing, and walking trails along the dramatic ocean cliffs and beaches. The colorful Sky Capsule became especially popular on social media because of their panoramic sea views and romantic sunset rides. This redevelopment also helped revive the nearby neighborhoods, bringing more tourism, cafes, seafood restaurants, observatories, and walking paths to the area while preserving the old railway atmosphere, instead of replacing it with a large-scale urban construction. This railway goes to Haeundae Beach, which is one of the most famous beaches in Busan. It has grown from a quiet fishing coastline into one of South Korea's biggest tourism and cultural destinations. The name Haeundae comes from the Shilla-era scholar and poet Choi Choi-won, who visited the area in the 9th century. According to local legend, he was so impressed by the scenery that he carved the name Haeundae into a rock near the coast, and the area eventually adopted that name. As I said before, after the Korean War, Busan became extremely important because it served as South Korea's temporary capital and one of the few major cities not captured during the war. So refugees flooded into the city, rapidly increasing its population and transforming Busan into a major port, industrial center, and economic hub. Slowly, in the 1980s, 1990s, the city transformed dramatically, with luxury hotels, apartment towers, shopping centers, and entertainment districts that were built along the coast, which expanded the economy. During the summer, thousands of people, visitors, come to the beach for the festivals, the swimming, and cultural events, making it one of the symbols of the modern South Korea identity. Day 4, I took a trip to Beomeosa Temple, which is one of the oldest Buddhist temples in Busan. Originally founded in 675-78 CE during the unified Shili dynasty. The temple sits on the slopes of a mountain which is tied to a famous legend. According to Korean folklore, a golden fish descended from heaven and lived in the magical golden spring near the mountain peak. Because of this history, the mountain was named Golden Well Mountain, while Beomeosa roughly translate to the temple of Nirvana fish or the temple of heavenly fish. During the Japanese invasions of Korea in the late 1500s, most of the original temple complex was burned down. The temple was rebuilt in the early 1600s by Buddhist monks, and several of today's most famous structures, including the main hall and entrance gate, date back to this reconstruction period. Throughout Korean history, Beomeosa became known not only as a spiritual center, but also for its warrior monks who helped resist Japanese invasions during both the 16th century wars and later the Japanese occupation of Korea in the early 1900s. The temple is strongly associated with Seon Buddhism, or Korea's form of Zen Buddhism, and many influential monks studied and taught here. You can come here for its mountain scenery, ancient gates, stone pagodas, lantern-lined courtyards, and peaceful atmosphere that feels far removed from Busan's busiest beaches and skyscrapers. Haedong Yonggungsa is one of South Korea's most unique Buddhist temples because it was built directly along the rocky coastline instead of high in the mountains like most Korean temples. The temple was originally founded in the 14th century by a Buddhist monk who originally named it Beomeosa. It wasn't until later that it was named Haedong Yonggungsa. According to legend, Korea was suffering from a drought or something, social unrest, something, when one of the monks had a vision in a dream where a dragon king of the sea appeared and told him to build the temple by the ocean. After constructing the temple, the story says that the nation's hardship improved and the site became associated with protection, healing, and blessings from the sea. Like many other historical sites in Korea, the temple suffered destruction during the Japanese invasions of Korea in the late 1500s. Much of the original complex was damaged or destroyed. The temple was rebuilt several times over the centuries. In the 1930s, monks restored many parts of the temple, and in the 1970s, it was renamed the Dragon Palace Temple. People often visit and pray for the health, academic success, prosperity, and safe travels within the certain Buddhist statues at the temple. Its oceanfront setting makes it stand out from most traditional Korean temples and symbolizes a harmony between Buddhism and nature. At the end of the day, I took one of the buses to a city called Jeongju, which has a lot of historical significance within South Korea.